Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Crack Java Interview with RK. So today we have with us Mr. Ashok, who is fresher in Java and Spring Boot. So let's see.
Also.
Okay. And what are the JDK, JRE, and JVM?
Okay. JDK stands for Java Development Kit, and in
Okay.
JDK there is a JRE, JVM, and also other libraries present. JRE is present for Java runtime environment. It presents the environment which have we can run our Java program, and
Okay.
we can see our outputs and other things. And JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine, and with the help of JVM, we can run Java program in any platform.
Okay.
Because of JVM, Java is a platform independent language.
Okay. So, what are the encapsulations and abstraction?
Okay. So uh, in a encapsulation, we can bite all data into single units. In encapsulation, the best example of encapsulation is the getter setter methods. With the help of these getter setter methods, we made all the global variable private, and we can access it through the getter setter methods. And talked about the abstraction. So in abstraction, we hide all implementation details and show only essential data. With the help of abstraction, we maintain the security. To talk about the real world examples of the encapsulation and abstraction, the encapsulation example is the capsule, medicine, and the abstraction method is the car. So in the car, all the engine is the hiding implementation details, and the steering, brake, there is all details are only showing the essential data.
Okay. Okay.
So I think there is a real world example.
So, what are the advantage of encapsulation?
The example of encapsulation is to maintain the security.
How?
Uh, we- uh, Basically, we use encapsulation to maintain security, like may make our classes all the data members private.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Right.
without the so outside the class we cannot directly access it. If you want to access it, so we must to use the getter setter methods.
Okay. But we have setter and getter method. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
means we can call like setter method and set the value normally.
yeah.
So where is the security? And for get करने के लिए we have getter method.
So yeah. Yeah, yes, sir. So basically, suppose we have two classes. One class is have a getter and setter methods, and
Okay.
one class have the accessibility of this class.
Okay.
So third class cannot directly access to direct these private data members,
But
because
we have
in
methods, na?
the second class have the yeah.
But we have method, na, for getting, getter, and for
So yes,
setting.
sir. Yes, sir. But uh, only the second class knows the private data members names which
Okay.
have due to the setter getter method. So how third class directly access it?
Okay. Okay. So you know Hindi? You understand Hindi?
Yeah, yes, sir.
ओके सो यहाँ पे
Yeah, yes, sir.
सिक्योरिटी का जो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ आपसे बार बार सिक्योरिटी कहाँ पे है यहाँ पे क्योंकि हमारे पास गेटर सेटर मेथड है तो सिक्योरिटी तो खत्म होगी
Yeah,
क्योंकि गेटर मेथड बोल के हम गेट कर लेंगे सेटर मेथड के हम सेट कर लेंगे तो जो सेटर मेथड्स है उसके अंदर हम अपना कुछ वेरिएशन लगाते हैं जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल एक फील्ड हमारे पास एज कि कुछ हमारा ऐसा एप्लीकेशन जिसमें
yeah,
मतलब
yes,
18 से अब वाले सिर्फ एलिजिबल होंगे मतलब लोग रजिस्ट्रेशन कर पाएंगे ठीक है तो वहां पे
yeah,
जो एज वाला मेथड एज का जो सेटर मेथड होगा उस सेटर मेथड के अंदर हम अपना कंडीशन लगा देंगे इफ एज इज ग्रेटर देन 80 देन वो सेट कर पाए अदरवाइज सेट ही नहीं कर पाएगा एज तो यहाँ पे हम अपना वेरिफिकेशन परफॉर्म करते हैं सेटर मेथड के अंदर ठीक है तो अगर कोई वैल्यू सेट करने जाएगा तो
okay,
पहले वो उस वैलिडेशन को फुलफिल करेगा देन वो वैल्यू सेट कर पाएगा ठीक है तो सिक्योरिटी के लिए
yeah.
यूज होता है बट
But
सिक्योरिटी यहाँ पे ठीक है, आप इसको पढ़ना एक बार,
Yeah, okay, sir.
क्लियर हो जाएगा.
Yeah.
एंड
So,
व्हाट्स एंड व्हाट्स अबाउट पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म?
okay. So polymorphism, basically polymorphism is a Greek word. The poly means many and the
ओके.
morphism means many form. Means one things have defined in the many form. Like suppose my name is Ashok and
ओके.
basically I am a student. I am also my parents' sons. I am also my younger brothers. I have also a brother of my sisters or siblings. So I am performing multiple roles.
ओके.
So same as in polymorphism, uh, be performing a multiple roles. So that is so one single things are performing a multiple roles. So in polymorphism, we known as the overloading and overriding concept,
ओके. ओके.
which
ओके.
comes in the polymorphism. Uh, yeah,
So method overloading, what's the type of compile time, sorry, which type of polymorphism?
yeah. So basically two types of polymorphism: compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. In compile time polymorphism comes the method overloading, and in
Okay.
runtime polymorphism comes the method overriding.
Okay. 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 So what are the properties of like method overloading and method overriding? What are the rules and properties?
Okay. So in method overloading, the one single class have two method with same name but different parameters is method
Okay.
overloading. And
Okay.
in method overriding, there is a two different classes, but in this two different classes, there is a same method name and same arguments.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Is called method overriding.
Okay. Okay. Got it. And what's wrapper classes in Java? What is
Uh,
the purpose of?
okay.
Mhm.
Basically, Java is not fully object-oriented programming language.
Okay.
So avoid these things. Java in Java comes the wrapper classes. So we can we can wrap our normal data into wrapper classes
Okay.
to convert integer to convert data to direct integer class.
Okay. Okay.
There is
And
a auto boxing and unboxing concept is also present wrapper classes.
okay. 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 And what is the difference between like double equal operator and dot equals method?
The repeat, sir.
What is the differences between double equal operator and dot equals method?
Yeah, okay, sir. So double equal to refers to the reference variable of the class
Okay. Okay.
and of the class or object, and the equals method is the reference to the content of this
Content
value.
comparison.
Means
Okay. Okay.
yeah, yes, sir. Right.
Okay. You know about the enums in Java?
Which concept, sir?
Enum.
Enum.
Enums,
Uh,
yes.
I listened, I heard about this, but currently I don't remember.
Okay. 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 Not sure. And what is the like difference between like abstract class and interfaces?
Okay. So basically, in abstract class, we cannot achieve the 100% abstraction, but in interface, we can achieve 100% abstraction till Java 8. After Java 8,
Yes.
it is not possible.
Yes.
And we can declare abstract class using the abstract keyword, and we can declare interface using the interface keyword. And in abstract class, we can in abstract class is present abstract method, non-abstract method, also constructor, and other data members and data variables. But in interface is present only abstract method and public static final variables, and also static and default method.
In interface, right?
Yeah, yes,
After Java 8,
yeah, yes, sir.
1.8. Okay. Okay. Got it.
Java 8.
Okay. And what is the constructors and what are the types in Java?
Okay. So basically, constructor is the whenever we create object, that time constructor is initialized. And in Java, Java, basically constructor is the same as method, but it doesn't have a return type. And the class name and constructor name should be same in Java. And in constructor there is have a single there is have a simple constructor, parameterized constructor, and copy constructor.
Okay, 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 got it. So, can we overload constructor?
Yes, sir, we can overload the constructor, but we cannot
Uh,
override the constructor.
okay, 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 okay. So, like, what is the use of final, finally, and finalize?
Okay. So basically, final keyword is used to make things constant. And uh, in a finalize, we can use the garbage collection. We use the finalize method. And also finally, the finalize a block. We can use it in exception handling.
And finalize?
Finalize is a method which is used in the garbage collection.
Okay, okay. And what is the exceptions? What are the types of exception in Java?
Okay. So exception is basically whenever we run our program, that time the unwanted things occur. That is the exception,
Okay,
and we can handle this exception using the try catch block. And there is a two types of exception: check exception and uncheck exception.
okay. So, what is checked and what is unchecked?
Okay. So basically, check exception we can handle by using compile time. Means we can handle check exception to method parameter. We can throw this exception at the compile time, and we can handle the runtime uncheck exception means runtime exception by using the try catch block.
Okay, okay, okay. So, you are aware about the Java 1.8 features like functional interface, lambda
Uh,
expressions.
yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Not all, but aware about
okay, okay.
few.
So, what is the functional interface?
So basically, the functional interface means in interface having only one abstract method. It's called a functional interface.
Okay. And what about default methods?
Default method.
Yes.
Uh, okay. So default method is also one concept which is used after Java 8. In interface, we can use also one default method. Default uh, means default method have the means it is a simple method, but it is used in after Java 8.
Okay. I'm asking too, what is the purpose of default methods in interface? Means what is
Okay.
the usage of
Okay.
this?
Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. So basically, in after Java 8, in Java there is a static and also default method. So basically, static method is belonging to class we know. But suppose we want to perform a simple task
Okay.
or some class some object related operations. That time we have must use to a default method because the
Okay.
class method is belonging to static method is belonging to class. So it is a access to a class level access. Suppose we want to access it is using the object level. So that's why we use the we use the default method.
Okay. Okay. So, what is the collection?
Okay. So basically, collection it is a framework we use in Java. In
Okay.
collection frameworks, there is also there is present interfaces and classes. There is a inbuilt interfaces and classes we use in our programming, and whenever we use it, our code reusability is increased and also performance is increased, and it is reduced to write a lot of code.
Okay. Okay. So, like, what is the difference between like list, set, and map?
Okay. So list, set, and map, it is a interfaces in
Okay.
collection framework. And set difference between these both threes. The difference between in threes. Basically, set is uh, give an unordered output. Whenever
Okay.
we stored one, whenever we store some value, whenever we print it, so it will give an unordered
No,
output.
no.
And
Okay.
in list, list is very useful because it give a order output. Means whenever we value is insert, it will give as it is output.
Okay.
And in map, we get a we insert the values in key value pair, and also we get value according to this.
Okay. Any other difference like duplicacy?
Uh, yeah, yes. Basically, in a set, we cannot set the duplicate value. But in set, we in list we can set the duplicate values, and in also map we cannot set the duplicate keys, but we can set
Okay.
the duplicate values.
And we can insert null key in map.
No, we cannot insert the null key, but we can insert the null values.
And in set, we can insert null value in set.
Yes, we can insert only one null value. We cannot insert more than one null value in set. But
Okay, okay,
in
okay.
list, we can insert multiple null values also.
Okay, okay. So, okay, so I am sharing my screen to you. Okay, just wait for a minute.
Yeah.
The visual my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there are few questions, like three, four questions. So just start from beginning. Question first. So
Okay.
like, what will be the output of the first question? Line number 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah, okay, sir. So basically, the first question output is the true, false, true,
True,
false,
right?
and true.
Okay. And the line number
Yes, sir.
question 2, line number 20 and 21.
Okay. Uh, the both answer have a false.
Okay. Question number
No,
3.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir.
Wait.
No. In question two, I think the first A, which is equal to B, is true, and the C, which is equal to D, is false.
Okay. Okay. Correct. And what for question 3?
I think it will give error because we cannot count the length of null value.
Line number 30, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
And line number
And
31.
also 40. Also, it will give error. Means suppose it give error in 30 lines, so the code execution will not go ahead.
Okay, okay, fine. And the sorry, question number 4. What will be the correct options?
Okay. it will give a compile time error.
Okay.
No, 1 minute, sir. 1 minute, 1 minute.
No, sir. Take your time.
Yeah, okay, compile time error.
Okay. So I am coming question number 1. So you just telling in starting like double equal operator is for reference comparison, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. S1 and S2 both have different reference. S1 equal S2.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Then why you are saying true?
Basically, in string, it is a string literal, and in a
Okay.
string literal, we can store the value in the string constant pool. And in string constant pool, basically, string is immutable
Got
in
it.
string constant pool.
Okay.
Yeah. So the string literal is referred to the same value. Suppose S1 and S2 have the same value, then S1 and S2 is point out to the same value in string constant pool.
Okay. Okay.
But suppose in third, we create the object in new keyword, so it's stored in the heap area, not in the string constant pool.
Okay. Okay. So okay. Ashok. Hi Ashok.
Yes, sir.
Here's Anmol. So
Yeah,
he
yes,
will
sir.
he will asking to some questions about advanced Java like Spring Boot, Hibernate.
Okay.
Okay. So Anmol.
Okay.
Hi Anmol.
Hi, Ravi. Hi.
Hi. Hi. I'm good. You can ask to some advanced questions
Okay.
to Ashok. Okay.
Okay. Hi, Ashok. Hi, I'm audible.
Hello, Anmol, sir.
Yeah. Hi.
Yes, sir.
So, hi, Ashok. So basically, I want to ask first, how will you rate yourself in Spring Boot out of 10?
In Spring Boot. So according to me, I will rate. I would like to rate it like a 3 to 4.
Okay, matlab it's basic. Okay, no worry. Uh,
Because
so
I am
basically,
currently I'm
can
a
you tell me?
fresher.
Okay, no worry.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is Spring Boot?
So basically, Spring Boot is a framework which is located in the top of the Spring module. And with the help of this Spring Boot, we can make the web applications. And whenever you use this framework, it reduce the lot of codes, uh, like configuration code and a dependency injection and other things. Also, mm, means add a external server like a Tomcat and other things. So it reduces all of these things in Spring Boot. So that's why it is a very famous and currently popular in the market.
Oh yeah, good. So, what is IOC container? You know
So
IOC container?
basically, IOC is the IOC means the inversion of control, and it handles all of these objects creation and all of these things in the Spring and Spring Boot. So it manages all of the object related things and also dependencies and classes and components. All of these things are handled by IOC.
Okay. And you know, what's the difference between put versus patch method?
Put
You
versus
created REST APIs?
fetch method.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So basically, I created the in a REST API, I created the get, put, post, delete. So whenever we insert data, so that time we will the post method, and whenever we retrieve the data that or fetch the data, that time we use the get method, get API.
Okay. And what about patch? You know, out patch method.
No idea, sir. No,
Okay, no worry. Uh,
no.
so you know,
I heard about the put method.
uh, okay, no worry. Okay. So you know what is service layer?
Yeah, yes, sir. Service layer. So
So
basically, in
please
service layer, we can write our all business logic in this service layer. I think the service layer is called is also a service annotation, which is used in the Spring Boot, and we write our all business logics or a logical code in this service layer or service annotation class.
okay. And what about uh, can you tell me what is @ Spring Boot application annotation?
So basically, it is the means at the rate Spring Boot application. It is used for the running. Whenever we run, that time we start from this annotation at the rate Spring Boot application. In this at the rate Spring Boot application, it is the combination of three annotation: the at the rate configuration, at the rate enable auto configuration, and at the rate component scan. We give this annotation in this class. Their class is present the main method. So from this class we start our program execution.
Okay. You know Hibernate?
Uh, Not much. Means basically, I didn't learn the Hibernate. I direct start to learn the Spring Boot.
Okay, no issue.
But I know
So
like
basically,
so such yeah there is a such a concept like the uh, connectivities and other things is related to the Hibernate code like data JPA and the annotation
okay,
present application properties, the combination
yeah.
you can use it in the Hibernate.
So can you tell me what's the some annotation that that we used to connect our application to a DB using JPA?
Okay, so suppose whenever we connect our application to database, that time we must do configuration within the application.property file. In this application property file, we can set our port number also, and we can also set our database URL, password, username. So with the help of this, we can connect our database. And in Spring Boot, we can automatically create our table by using the @ entity. That's why we first of all we need to implement the Spring Boot data JPA dependency in our program. This dependency can handle all of these things in code.
Okay. Basically, as you said, interface is used for abstraction, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you have an opportunity to use interface in a Spring Boot application, so where you will use interface?
So basically in Spring Boot, we already use the interface. The name is the uh, Spring Boot data JPA. Means, there
Yeah.
is the repository annotation. Basically it is a perform the role as the interface. In this annotation, there is all inbuilt database queries operation uh, performing this annotation. We need to just implement this thing and perform our operations like run operations like insert, update, delete.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Ravi,
Okay.
please continue.
Hi, Ashok, you work on REST APIs?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Repeat, sir.
you work on REST API? REST
Yeah,
APIs. Okay. So like what are the annotations like REST controller and controller?
yeah, yes, sir. So I use a controller as also REST controller. So
Okay.
basically, REST controller is used to
I think he's quit.
Okay, maybe some network issue. That's right. He said, okay, and all. So, okay, he's reconnect. Hi, Ashok. Hello.
hello sir, hello,
Hi, hi. Hi, Ashok. So, continue. You are
hello.
telling like controller and rest
Yeah,
controller
okay.
annotation.
Yeah, yes, sir. So means in my project I use the Postman tool. So with the help of this Postman tool,
Okay.
I handle all these API like get, post, put, delete. So that time I use the foundation. Is the means whenever I hit or uh, it, go and come in the JSON format. That time I
Oh,
use the REST controller annotation. But
okay.
whenever I want to do configuration with the front end means HTML, so that HTML files, that time I use the controller annotation.
Okay, okay. And what's about like request mapping annotations?
Okay. So yeah, okay. Request mapping is the so I think parent of all of these RESTful APIs like a get mapping, put mapping, delete mapping, and other things. So it is the parent. Whenever we give it, so it handle all of these APIs.
Okay. And what's our request body? Request body annotations.
Okay. Uh, Yeah, yes, sir. So, with the help of this request body, suppose whenever we pass the data from the means front end or postman, that time the request body can handle it as a object format in our code.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So, you know about like HTTP response code. What is response
Yeah,
code?
yes, sir. Response
Yes, yes.
means whenever we whenever we perform some task or operation, and
Okay.
whenever we want to give a response, that time we use the HTTP response. And there is some status like suppose whenever we successfully complete our task, that time we give the 200 code, it is successfully complete. Or whenever we face some error, that time the 4040 or 404 or 5001, right? That format we send the response.
Okay. You said it's 5001.
There is
What is
also one,
what is the meaning of 5001
yeah,
error code?
uh, basically means I don't know in very deep, but I know this error types. I use
Okay.
these errors.
One more like 201 error code. You know about this?
Yeah, yes,
What is the
but
meaning
I
of?
don't know the exact.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, no issue. So thank you, Ashok.
I only know about the 200.
Oh, okay, okay, no issue.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I am going to end this meeting. Okay.